Chapter 11 Liam's POV 87% 55 Uchid on the drive to the house, Angela looked tense. She kept glancing at something on her phone with a troubled expression. Whatever she was looking at made her really agitated, and then she locked the phone. I had wanted to ask her if there was a problem, but I held back. I didn't want her to feel like I was hoarding her. It wouldn't be nice. When we entered the house, she sat down on the couch as I gave her a glass of water. She was still looking troubled, and I was at a loss for what to do. I couldn't do anything but stay there because I was sure that if she wanted to tell me, then she would. That was how she was. After she drank the water, I dropped the glass and sat close to her, my eyes never leaving her face. Her sobs still echoed in my head, and I wanted nothing more than to kill Ethan and May. "Are you all right, little Beau?" I asked softly, and she nodded before standing up. "I just need some space. And rest. I need to clear my head." She walked away without me answering, and I let her. I watched her walk away, ignoring every instinct that pushed and screamed inside me to follow her. To comfort her. To be there for her. I let her go because I knew that she needed that time to herself. I understood her pain. It was difficult being in love with someone who didn't love you back. Ethan had never deserved her. And honestly, neither have I. Wasn't the best man for her either. Maybe I would just keep loving her from a distance. I stood immediately and headed to my room. Once there, I stripped and headed into the bathroom, my mind racing with thoughts and images of Angela. Fuck, she was beautiful. I couldn't count how many times I had imagined her hands wrapped around my cock. I couldn't count how many times I had fucked my hands to the thought of her. The thoughts and shivers from the splash of the cold water hardened my dick completely. My hands reached out, one resting on the wall in front of me while the other pumped my cock. I thought about Angela's skin, the way it would feel to run my hands and my tongue across. I thought about the curve of her waist. Her eyes filled with lust as she rode my dick like a cowgirl. I needed more. No matter how hard I came, it never diminished my need for her. She had dug into my skin, leaving a permanent mark there. One I didn't want to wipe off at all. My hand pumped faster, chasing my release. I stroked my balls, and then I came whispering Angela's name like a prayer. Immediately, the guilt slammed in me in a sharp wave. How could I be fucking myself when she wasn't alright? This was the reason why I wasn't good for her. I knew that if Angela gave me a chance, I'd never let her go. I was that obsessed. She was a drug I craved, and I was the addict who couldn't get enough. I grabbed a towel and dried my body, stepping out of the show. My phone had been pinging non-stop. I grabbed it, towel in hand, drying my hair. When I opened it, I froze. There were messages from my teammates, and the internet was in a frenzy. Someone had recorded the incident at the lobby and posted it. The tag, has the Playboy star of the hockey rink finally met his true love? My eyes went wide. Angela wouldn't like this at all. Who the hell posted this? I checked the comments and saw a mix of support for Angela and speculations that I would leave her. 1/15.24 Friday, January 23, DGG. Chapter 11 87% owed $12.05 vouchers. Some people called out Maya for being so cruel to Angela with her words, while some girls taunted Angela, telling her that she wasn't any different from his ex-girlfriends and he would soon get tired of her and leave her. I went red with rage. I immediately called my friend, Cody. He was a hacker and a tech whiz. As usual, the bastard didn't answer. I sent a quick text to him. "Help me take that fucking video down, Cody. No matter what, shouldn't be up in the air again." I threw my phone down on the bed. I'd never actually dated those women. They were just arrangements for my career. My phone rang after some seconds, and when I looked at the screen saw that it was my mother. I groaned. Of course she would call. I answered the call and her voice came in. "Liam, what the hell is that video and who is that girl?" "Another girlfriend. Good morning to you too, Mum. Save your greetings, Liam. I thought we talked about this. No more flings. Get a good woman and get married. You're not getting any younger, Liam. And I hate that I have to keep reminding you of that every day." I ran my hand through my hair. "Mum, I am working on it. I promise I'll get married soon. Liam, work on it. Stop making a spectacle of yourself and settle down. Else, We will cut you off from your trust fund. With that, she ended the call. I groaned in frustration and stood, slamming my hands against the wall, leaving a dent there. Down the hall, I heard Angela's door open and then close quickly. She must have heard my fist slam into the wall. Fuck, I muttered. She was the one good thing in my life. I love her so much, but every step I took to protect her always pushed her further away. That night, I couldn't sleep. We didn't talk throughout the day. When I came out to get water, I walked past her room and saw that the lights were still on. I stood there for a long time, debating if I should knock, and I did. The door opened and then I saw her face, the sight breaking my heart completely. She was crying. I immediately pulled her into my arms, soothing her quietly as she cried into my arms. Her body shook with the sobs and my heart ached. I couldn't do anything for her, I just held her in the quiet corridor. When she calmed down, she didn't let go. We stood there and then she sniffed. Why did you really finally? Angela whispers against his chest. Why did you really ask me to be your roommate, Liam? 2 halves AD comment send gift no ads Archer. Share novel and remove ads. Share novels.